Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something massive, something wild, and something that has the entire drag racing world buzzing. We're talking about Swanfest, Justin Swanstrom's huge event that's already shaping up to be one of the biggest races of the year. Now, when I say big, I don't just mean crowds, and I don't just mean hype. I mean payouts that make your jaw drop in matchups that fans dream about. We're talking six-figure paydays, grudge races worth the price of admission all by themselves, and some of the most familiar names from Street Outlaws, no prep kings taking their shot on radials and small tires. And two names you've got to watch closely at this event? Scott Taylor and Cole Pesz. First, let's talk about Swanfest itself. Justin Swanstrom has been building this event year after year, and it has turned into something bigger than just another race. This isn't a show-up, race, collect a trophy type deal. This is an event that mixes entertainment, racing, and big money stakes in a way very few can. We're looking at $100,000 to win in Extreme 275 and $50,000 to win in all steel, all glass. Let me repeat that, 100 grand to the winner in 275s, 50 grand in the steel-bodied class. Those are payouts that rival the biggest races in the sport, and that's why every serious team, every big name with a radial car, is showing up ready to throw down. And because Justin is Justin, he doesn't just stop at the official classes. We've also got the little gangsters races bringing in the younger generation, plus locked-in grudge matches that add even more spice. It's not just racing, it's a full-on drag racing festival. Now let's talk about Scott Taylor. You know him from Track Dough and NPK, and you know he's one of the toughest competitors, whether it's big tire no prep, outlaw pro mod, or anything in between. But this time, he's rolling into Swanfest with little Goldie, his former NPK Camaro, sitting on radials. That's right, the same car that's been tuned to win on the roughest no prep surfaces in the country is now transformed to battle it out on small tires. That's no easy task, by the way. Switching a car over to be competitive on radials takes a whole different setup, mindset, and strategy. But Scott Taylor is no stranger to making a car work. He's proven time and time again that when the stakes are high, he can rise to the occasion. And in a $100,000 to win 275 race? You better believe Scott is swinging for the fences. Then we've got Cole Pesz. And if you know Cole, you know he's fast, you know he's competitive, and you know he's not showing up to just make laps. This time around, he's behind the wheel of another team's radial car, but with that familiar PESZ power under the hood. That right there makes things interesting. Because Cole Pesz and anything with horsepower is dangerous, but Cole Pesz with his engine program backing him? That's a serious contender. He may not have his own car at Swanfest, but don't let that fool you. This man is coming to win. Of course, we can't talk about Swanfest without talking about Justin himself. Not only is he hosting the event, but he's also competing, bringing out his car, money bag, and throwing down like only Justin Swanstrom can. And get this, he's locked into a $50,000 grudge race. One pass. Winner takes 50 grand. No pressure, right? But if you follow Justin, you know this is just another day at the office. He's raced for $100,000 on a single pass. He's raced NFL star Fletcher Cox for $200,000, and he's done it with the whole world watching. The man thrives on big money, big pressure situations. That's why Swanfest works. Justin isn't just organizing, he's living this life. Now, don't think it's just Scott, Cole, and Justin headlining this event. The roster is absolutely stacked. You've got Austin Glass, Todd Fain, and plenty of heavy hitters in the mix. These are not weekend warriors. These are guys with serious machines, serious budgets, and serious talent behind the wheel. And the all-steel, all-glass class? That's another one to watch. Justin's car prenup has already proven itself, winning one of the big races not long ago. With the boost cranked up and the setup dialed in, that car is lethal. But when you're racing for $50,000, you know every other team is bringing their absolute best too. We could see surprise names climb the ladder. We could see a brand new face walk away with a check big enough to buy a house. That's the magic of Swanfest. Here's where things get even more insane. Thursday night, before the main show even starts, we've got the Louis V versus Moneybag $50,000 grudge race. That's right, before the classes kick off, before eliminations start, fans get treated to a $500,000 throwdown. One pass. Winner takes it all. And the energy in the stands is going to be electric. This isn't just a race, this is pride, money, and bragging rights rolled into one. And like I said, Justin has already proven he's willing to put that kind of money on the line. This is just the appetizer to the feast that Swanfest promises. Now let me break it down. Why does Swanfest matter? Why is this more than just another race? It's because of the combination of elements. The huge payouts draw in the best of the best. The grudge races keep the fans on the edge of their seats. The mix of Street Outlaws stars and fresh faces keeps things unpredictable. And the fact that Justin himself is behind it all, not just as a promoter but as a competitor, gives it authenticity that other events just can't match. This isn't corporate. This is family, community, and high-stakes drag racing all rolled into one. So what about Scott and Cole? What do I expect to see from them at Swanfest? I'll be real with you, both of them are serious threats in their respective classes. Scott Taylor's ability to adapt is what makes him dangerous. Whether it's no prep, pro mod, or radials, he finds a way to make his car work. And with little Goldie sitting lighter and meaner than track dough ever was, don't be shocked if Scott finds himself deep in eliminations. Cole Pesz? If he can get consistency out of the car he's piloting, he's absolutely a contender for the big check. Power isn't the issue here, it's all about putting it to the ground. And if anyone can figure that out, it's Cole. So here's the bottom line, Swanfest isn't just another race. It's a statement. It's proof that drag racing on radials, small tires, and outlaw formats is alive and thriving. It's an event where stars like Scott Taylor and Cole Pesz come to prove themselves, where Justin Swanstrom puts it all on the line, and where new names could rise up overnight. If you love drag racing, you need to be watching this event. The payouts are insane, the cars are ridiculous, and the matchups are the kind of stuff people will be talking about months from now. Scott Taylor, Cole Pesz, Justin Swanstrom, 3 names you absolutely need to follow this weekend. Because history could be made, and $100,000 could change hands in just a few seconds. If you've never been to one of Justin Swanstrom's events, let me tell you, the atmosphere is like nothing else. It's not just cars making passes, it's fans packing the stands, it's kids running around in race team merch, it's music, food, and energy you can literally feel in the air. When those big money grudge races go down, the entire track goes silent for just a moment, and then it explodes with cheers as soon as the cars launch. That's Swanfest in a nutshell, high energy, no filter drag racing entertainment. The $100,000 purse in Extreme 275 completely changes the game. A payout like that means racers are willing to throw the absolute kitchen sink at their cars. They'll push the limits, risk breaking parts, and turn the wick up farther than they normally would. Because at the end of the day, $100,000 isn't just bragging rights, it's a life-changing amount of money in grassroots drag racing. That kind of prize pool attracts the fastest cars in the country, and it forces everyone to bring their A game. For Scott Taylor, Swanfest isn't just another race. This is about showing that he's not just a no-prep guy, not just a pro-mod guy, he's a racer who can succeed anywhere. The switch from no-prep to radials isn't easy, but Scott has made a career out of adapting. If he can take little Goldie deep into the rounds, or even win Extreme 275, it will cement his reputation as one of the most versatile drivers in the sport. On the flip side, Cole Pesz knows all too well that power isn't enough. Sure, he's got the horsepower, everybody knows PAS power is no joke, but consistency is king when it comes to winning these big money races. If he and his team can get the car settled, keep it hooked, and avoid the gremlins that can pop up under pressure, Cole could easily be in the hunt for that $100,000. In many ways, his story at Swanfest could come down to whether or not he can keep the car repeatable under insane track conditions. Another thing that makes Swanfest exciting is the rivalries. These guys might all be friends off the track, but once the helmets go on, it's every man for himself. Justin has his grudge race locked in, but don't think for a second that Scott or Cole won't find themselves in the middle of some side bets or personal showdowns. That's part of the fun. These racers don't just want to win money, they want to beat each other and prove who's the baddest on that strip of asphalt. What I love about Justin Swanstrom is that he's not just putting his name on this event like a promoter hiding behind a desk. He's out there in the lanes, racing for huge money, taking the same risks as every other driver. That gives Swanfest a credibility that's rare. Fans respect it, racers respect it, and it keeps people coming back year after year. Justin isn't just saying, "Trust me, this will be big." He's proving it with his own money and his own car. Don't sleep on the lesser-known names at Swanfest either. These events often create breakout stars. Some local racer with a killer setup, some underdog with everything to prove, can roll in and take down a big-name street outlaw. And when that happens, the crowd goes absolutely insane. That's the beauty of outlaw racing. It's unpredictable, it's brutal, and no one is safe. Scott Taylor and Cole Pesz might be favorites, but nothing is guaranteed. At the end of the day, Swanfest is about giving fans something unforgettable. You're going to see 3-second door cars, $50,000 grudge races, and maybe even history being made if someone new rises to the occasion. If you're a fan of drag racing, if you're a fan of Street Outlaws, or if you just love watching high-stakes competition where the money is real and the pressure is crushing, this is the event for you. Swanfest isn't just another race, it's the one people will be talking about all winter long.